The Galactic Salvage Authority had declared the Meridian fleet officially unsalvageable, not due to structural damage or outdated technology, but because of ghosts. Wendy Chen stood in the cavernous hangar of Station Kepler 9, staring up at the silent hulks of 12 derelict warships. Their hulls bore the insignia of the fallen Korvathi Empire, each vessel attuned to crews that had died during the Cascade War 3 centuries prior. The ships were magnificent sleek corvettes and brutal destroyers that dwarfed anything humanity currently fielded. "They're beautiful," she whispered. Beside her, Mickey Rodriguez consulted his datapad, his weathered face illuminated by the blue glow. "Beautiful and cheap. The Galactic Authority is practically giving them away. 20 credits per ship. 20 credits for a warship?" Wendy raised an eyebrow. "What's the catch?" "Ghosts." Mickey didn't look up from his calculations. "Every crew that's tried to salvage these ships has reported the same thing. Phantom voices in the corridors, systems activating on their own, navigational computers plotting courses to dead worlds. The Tarlaxians lost 3 crews to paranoia-induced violence. The Vrin won't even approach them anymore." Wendy walked closer to the nearest ship. The Void's whisper. Through the airlock window, she could see the darkened corridor beyond, still and silent as a grave. "Do you believe in ghosts, Mickey?" "I believe in opportunities." Mickey finally looked up, a slight grin crossing his face. "And I believe that humans have a different relationship with the dead than most species." That was an understatement. While other galactic civilizations feared their deceased, humans had spent millennia telling stories about them, celebrating them, even seeking their wisdom. Dia de los Muertos, ancestor veneration. Spiritualism. Humanity's cultures were saturated with a peculiar comfort around death. "So what's your plan?" Wendy asked. Mickey's grin widened. "We're going to do what humans do best. We're going to talk to them." The first boarding was done carefully. Wendy and Mickey entered the Void's whisper alone, their magnetic boots clicking softly against the deck. Emergency lighting flickered to life as they moved deeper into the ship, responding to their presence despite the vessel having been powered down for decades. "That's interesting," Mickey murmured, scanning the energy readings. "Minimal power draw, but localized activation. Almost like the ship is aware." They reached the bridge, a circular chamber dominated by holographic displays that hummed to life unbidden. Star charts materialized in the air, not current maps, but ancient ones showing territories that no longer existed, empires that had turned to dust. Then they heard it, a whisper in a language neither of them spoke, yet somehow understood. "Who walks our halls?" Wendy stepped forward, her voice steady. "We're humans. We've purchased these ships." Silence stretched for several heartbeats. Then the bridge erupted with activity. Ghostly figures materialized around them, translucent Korvathi warriors in ancient armor, their 6-limbed forms seeming to phase in and out of reality. Their leader, a tall figure with ceremonial markings, stepped closer. "Humans," the ghost captain said, his voice resonating not through the air but directly in their minds. "We have heard of your kind, the newcomers who refuse to forget their dead." "We don't forget," Mickey confirmed. "And we don't abandon our crews." The ghost captain tilted his head, an eerily familiar gesture of curiosity. "You would sail with the dead." Wendy found herself smiling. "We've been doing it for thousands of years. Sailors have always believed their ships carry the spirits of those who served before. It's tradition. It's comfort." "The others feared us," another ghost spoke, a navigator whose form flickered near the star charts. "They called us corrupted, cursed." "You're not cursed," Wendy said firmly. "Your crew. You died at your posts, and you're still here, still trying to serve. That's not a curse, that's dedication." The ghosts seemed to confer silently among themselves. Mickey seized the moment. "We need crews for these ships. Humans are good at a lot of things, but we don't know Korvathi systems, don't understand your tactical doctrines, don't know the quirks of your engine configurations. You do. You propose a partnership." The ghost captain's form solidified slightly, as if the very idea gave him substance. "We propose a crew," Wendy corrected. "Human officers, Korvathi ghosts as advisors, engineers, navigators. You teach us your ships, we give you purpose again. We give you a voyage." The silence that followed was profound. Then, slowly, the ghost captain extended a translucent hand. When Wendy reached out, she felt a chill pass through her palm, but also something else: acceptance. Relief. Hope. We accept, the ghost captain said. The Meridian fleet will sail again. 6 months later, the Meridian fleet emerged from Drydock, fully restored and crewed by an unprecedented collaboration. Human commanders worked alongside ghostly advisors who knew every centimeter of their vessels. Engineers consulted spectral mechanics who had served for centuries. Tactical officers learned from warriors who had fought in battles now relegated to history books. Other species watched in bewilderment as humanity's haunted fleet performed maneuvers that seemed impossible, ships moving in perfect synchronization, anticipating each other's movements, as if linked by something beyond conventional communication networks. When the Galactic Council inquired how humans had succeeded where all others failed, Wendy's response became legendary. We didn't exorcise the ghosts. We gave them contracts, benefits, and our respect. Turns out, that's all they ever wanted. Mickey added his own observation during the official report. Humans have never been afraid of working with the dead. We build monuments to them, celebrate them, learn from them. These ships aren't haunted, they're fully crewed. And their family now. The Meridian fleet went on to become the most feared and respected naval unit in human service, their reputation spreading across the galaxy. Ships whose crews never tired, never faltered, never forgot the lessons of centuries past. And in the corridors of those vessels, if you listened carefully, you could hear the sound of laughter, both human and Korvathi, echoing through the halls. The dead had found purpose. The living had found wisdom. Together, they sailed among the stars. Proof that humanity's greatest strength had always been its refusal to leave anyone behind, even ghosts.